week away until we figure out who is the Super Bowl 59 champion, guys. I am ecstatic about this game, guys. A rematch of a Super Bowl from 2 years ago that went down to the final drive of the game. Incredible performance from both teams. Super Bowl 57 was one to remember. The Eagles had the lead and squandered it late. Christina Amaral, welcome to the chat. What is going on? Eagles lose 38-35 to the Chiefs back in Super Bowl 57. Patrick Mahomes only threw for 180 yards, but he did throw for 3 touchdown passes. And the Eagles definitely had a little bit of trouble stopping the run. 6.1 yards per carry. James, what is going on? Welcome to the chat, brother. Hurts had the game of his life, man. 304 passing yards. Sorry, I got dog hair on my face. Jalen Hurts, 27 of 38, 304 yards and a tutty. 103 rate. I'm doing great, man. I am ready for the Super Bowl. We are getting closer and closer, man. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready for this game. I'm ready for the Bird Gang. I feel like I'm getting a little overconfident from like all the tape study I've been doing, but we all know it's never going to be that easy. Yo, Ham, what is going on, dude? What is going on? Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks, Chief Queef. I appreciate you. Talk about the lamest name of all time. What are you, 4 years old? And what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Back to the Eagles and Chiefs. Super Bowl 57. Devontae Smith balled out 7 for a Hundy spot. Goddard 6 for 60. A.J. Brown 6 for 96. Woo! You're 27 and then act like you're 4 years old. JJ, what's going on, brother? Yeah, the dude's got a serious, fulfilling life, huh? Yeah, I can read. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm liking some of these overs in these wide receiver props, guys. I wonder if the props are out yet. Are we ready to get some props going? Are we ready to get some props going? Yeah, they weren't out last week, some of these props. All right, chiropractor, what's going on? Let me go. Let me know what you got going on with them questions. Oh, 200 yards is a lot of yards, man. I want 20 carries, a $150, and 2 scores. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want, guys. 20 carries, $150. Let's do it. You how about the Sixers blowing a 30-point lead tonight? The Sixers are a disgrace to Philadelphia. Oh, thanks, James. Appreciate it. It was a gift from the wifey. Yeah, 2 scores is definitely possible for sure. I definitely can get down with the 2 scores. Faux show. But Jalen Hurts he's dangerous in the red zone too, man, so. Very dangerous in the red zone. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody pop on the injury report. I did see Zach Bond pop up on there a little bit, but I'm sure he's going to be fine. It looks like Landon Dickerson and the center are good to go. So, we'll see. We'll see. Let me check Jason D. A.J. Brown over 5 receptions. I like that. Yeah, Hurts over 10 carries. Oof, that's a big number. Yeah, I don't like the Kareem Hunt one, man. At the goal line, they're probably going to go with Pacheco. That's just my little 2 cents. I don't see them And I don't see Kareem Hunt ripping one off either, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, the over 10 carries for Hurts definitely makes me nervous a little bit. Definitely a little bit. A little bit. But, yeah, I like the Dallas Goedert prop. That's one of my favorite props, guys, for sure. Goddard had 60 yards. I think the over is in the 40s. A.J. Brown went, like, one of the Eagles receivers is going to light it up. Which one, I don't know. But, guys, welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm your host, Jay, former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Cam Jurgens, Dickerson look healthy, man, so. What's the deal with Travis getting embarrassed? I didn't read the full article. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I know. Chip Kelly, I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. Yeah, I like the Eagles props, man. I do. The Eagles torched Steve Spagnuolo defense in the Super Bowl. Hurts went for over 300 yards. I like it. I like it. All right, NFL fans, let me know if you got any questions about the game, any questions on bets. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what bets you're making. I would love to see your guys' bets. I'll give you my thoughts on them in the comments below. Make sure you let me know. Let me know. The Chiefs, boo. Boo. I do like the Hurts anytime touchdown. I do like the Hurts anytime touchdown. Let's see if there's any prop bees going on. Touchdown props. I want to see the scoring touchdowns. Score props? No. They don't have any of the props out yet? Like, I don't understand. Bovada is really slacking with these props, man. There's no individual player props out yet on Bovada, which is really annoying. Super annoying. Yeah, I need some player props. Appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, chopping it up. Who's going to score first for the Birds? I mean, my money's on Saquon Barkley, man. I think he could rip one. Probably not a good idea, Ben. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, Christina Amareld. I like it. Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. Yeah, it's weird that his props aren't on here yet. You could bet the coin toss too, guys. They have all kinds of stuff. But I don't see the individual touchdown props or like the receiving props, yardage props. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any individuals props yet on Bovada. Little G, welcome to the chat. Eagles fan, welcome to the chat. I mean, the Eagles wide receivers are great, man. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they're both top 10 guys in my opinion. And you add Dallas Goedert into that mix, and Jahad Donaldson can get going a little bit. Boston Sports Cards, what's going on, brother? Reedster the dude. Let's go, Birds. Yeah, I mean, turnovers are tough in this game with the Philadelphia Eagles because the Eagles are really good at taking the ball away. But the Kansas City Chiefs have only one turnover in their last 9 games, guys. So turnover props, I'd stay away from them. I do expect that Mahomes is pretty careful with the ball. But in that Bills game, there were a couple spots where he probably should have threw picks. Yeah, I mean, I actually rewatched the Super Bowl from a couple of years ago, and that call on James Bradbury, excuse me, was absolute horseshit. So, I don't know, man. You just like look at that, like, if you're going to make calls, if they're 50-50 calls, you can't throw the flags. If it's super egregious and he would have spun him around and like really held on to him, but he put his hands on his hip for like 1 second. So, like, I don't know. I thought that was a pretty Bush League call, in my opinion. But guys, welcome to the channel. I'm trying to get to 14,000 subscribers. So if you could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, help me a long way. We're up to 13,521 subscribers, guys. On our way to 14K. Let's go. Let's go. And what do you guys think? Should I live stream the Super Bowl? What do you guys think? Your whole paycheck on the birds, man? Ugh. I don't ever want anyone to overextend themselves with their bets, man. Put a hundy spot on it, you lose $100. But betting your whole paycheck, I don't know. I don't like that. Boston Sports Cards, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate you, pal. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about going live for sure. Yeah, I might just record some of my reactions the first half, and then the second half of the game we put it on and we ball out, we wow out, get a little drinky drink in us, have a little fun. Yeah, who cares? I just want to see a good football game, and we're going to see a good football game. Yeah, we're going to get that energy. Faux show. I'm coming at you with that energy. You know it. Guys, welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm the host of the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm Jay, former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. Now I'm just hanging out with the fam, talking some ball. Yeah, we'll see. I've been doing a lot of tape study over the last couple weeks, and I think Mahomes has got to play one of the best games of his career to win this game. I really do. I really do. I think he's got to come ball out. But when you have Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, and Patrick Mahomes, you're going to win a lot of football games. Yeah, Zach, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm getting pumped, guys. We're 1 week away, 1 week out from the Super Bowl. I am super excited. I can't wait. I think Jalen Hurts has this look in his eye like I never seen before. I don't have a Prize Pick promo code, man. I haven't like dabbled into Prize Picks yet. Eduardo, what's going on? Jerome, welcome to the chat. Yeah, the refs are not helping in the situation, you know. And like after rewatching the last Super Bowl, that ticky-tack call on Bradbury sealing the game for the Chiefs just kind of burned my ass a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Zach, for sure. Yeah, Jags got an uphill battle. What do you think of their new coach, Zach? He definitely creeps me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. When the Chiefs played the rules, the Bills got cooked. I think the Bills beat themselves in that game. Bad play calling, getting away from James Cook. I think they left a lot on the table. Kincaid dropping that ball. Yeah, Boston Sports Cards. I want $150, 20 carries, 2 tutties. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. $150, 2 tutties. That's how we roll. Yeah, we need Barkley, Devin. We need him to ball out. Yeah, Josh Allen. Ugh, yikes. Yikes, Jacob. Yikes. 0-4. That's got to burn his ass. All close games too, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, Maria, I don't know if I agree with that. Especially this year. This Chiefs team is not as good as the one the Eagles faced 2 years ago, and I think the Eagles are significantly better than they were 2 years ago. Yeah, I would love Devontae Smith to win MVP. He balled out last time the Eagles played in the Super Bowl. What do you have, 77 catches for 100 yards? Balled out. Yeah, we need Saquon to do Saquon things. Oh, thanks, Jerome. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Panthers, that offensive line was playing a little bit good. They can get that secondary and, get some more skill position players rolling. Bryce Young looked like a new quarterback in the second half of the year. I was happy for him because he's a good kid. I wanted to see him play well. All right, guys, let's see if we can get, 50 new subscribers in this live stream. We already got 10 in the bag, 40 more to go. How about that? Let's do it. Go Birds! Go Birds! Yeah, if you're a Patriots fan, man, why would you not want T. Higgins? Given Drake May, that true number one outside wide receiver, really is going to open up that offense. Would he go to the Patriots? Because he's going to have his pick of the litter. He's the prize of this offseason. T. Higgins, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver and player available in free agency this year. Zach, I think he goes to the Giants. It seems like it's lining up that way. Big Dog Dawkins. Go Birds! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, I hope they take the dub. I hope so. Let's go. Thanks, guys. We just added 2 more subscribers to the channel. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Eagles and the Chiefs are both really good football teams, man. I don't know. Tyreek Hill's a bit of a cancer, man. Oh, thanks. It was a gift from the wife, Christina. Coming up with the good Christmas gifts, boy. Liking that flow. Got the nice patch, too. Go Birds. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's so weird. Allen and McDermott just can't get over the hump. Beat them pretty handedly in the regular season, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't love their game plan. And let's be honest, Josh Allen kind of got the short end of the stick. Taylor Rapp, their starting safety, was out. Christian Benford was hurt all week. He played one series, got another concussion. Christian Benford is the best player on that defense. He didn't play in that game. And Mahomes really targeted, I forget the guy's name who was his replacement, but he was complete cheeks. So, it just seems like the Chiefs always can catch a break, man. Whenever they need to catch a break, they get one, right? It seems that way. Yeah, I don't know if he's the Michael Jordan of the NFL. I don't know if I would call it that quite yet. Because he's looked pretty ass this year. He's got sacked 36 times. His numbers are down considerably. So, I don't know. We'll see. The Chiefs now are definitely a more defensive-minded team, excuse me. But, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know where Kirk Cousins ends up. Because when you make that move and bring in Michael Penix Jr., it's Michael Penix Jr.'s team going forward, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. I think it's going to be a really good game. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, Mahomes is a great player. There's no other way around that. But this is one of his more down years. So, I think this team is beatable. If you look at their roster, their wide receivers are very, very bad. So, yeah, this year Patrick Mahomes had a career low in average yards per pass, QBR in the 60s, 11 interceptions, 26 touchdowns. 26 touchdowns is tied for a career low for him. Yards, this is the first time in his career as a full-time starter he didn't break 4,000 yards. Those numbers don't lie. They're just not as efficient of an offense as they have been in years past. Any way you slice it. Yeah, did you not listen to any of the words I just said? Career low in yards. Career low in average yards per pass. Career low in touchdowns. They're just facts. Career high in time sacked. How is that not a down year? They're just facts. And the NFL is a team game. I'm just talking about him specifically. You know, I'm just reading the numbers for you. You could like interpret them any way you want, but the numbers don't lie, guys. They don't lie. So, straight up. Patrick Mahomes is a terrific player. But if there was ever a year that he was beatable, it's this year compared to other years. So, when the Eagles lost to Patrick Mahomes in 2022, Mahomes threw for 5,280 yards, and he threw for 3,900 this year. That's not me knocking Patrick Mahomes. That's just the numbers, guys. Straight up. They're just the numbers. Numbers mean nothing. Okay, that's a solid argument. Numbers mean nothing. That's my argument. Numbers mean nothing. And then he's going to be like, they were 15-2, but they're numbers. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Yeah, numbers mean nothing. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, Landon. I'm hoping the Bird Gang wins, you know. But, like, to say that he didn't have a down year is just not true, because he did. But he had great numbers every year before this year. So what are you even talking about? What are you talking about? His receivers were hurt? No, they weren't. They don't have Rashee Rice back. He's their best wide receiver. They've had all these wide receivers. What are you even talking about? Yeah, it'll be interesting. Probably Cleveland, because Cleveland will pass on Abdul Carter for Travis Hunter probably. But Abdul Carter is the best player in the draft, in my opinion. I hope not. I hope we don't have to worry about the refs. Yeah, I mean, I do like the Hurts anytime touchdown for sure. I do like that bet. I don't think he's going to go number one overall. The Travis Hunter does nothing for the Titans. Their offensive line is trash, and they have no quarterback. What are you going to draft Travis Hunter for? That makes no sense for me. I think that would be super dumb for the Titans to draft Travis Hunter. That makes no sense to me. Nuh-uh, I'm booger free, man. I'm booger free. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling through all these comments. Let me see if I can find some good ones. You don't save players for the playoffs, dude. This isn't the NBA. That's not how football works. I don't think he ever played football. They don't save players for the playoffs. And Travis Kelce didn't do shit last week, so that doesn't make any sense. They say purple is like the popular color. The last 2 times the Chiefs won, it's been purple each of the times. I like this team better than the 2017 team and the 22 team. This is the most complete Eagles team I think we've ever seen from every aspect of the game, from special teams to defense and offense. This is the most complete Eagles team. Do they win? That remains to be seen, but this is the most complete team that we've seen compete for a Super Bowl for Philadelphia. Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. had a great year. I loved him coming out of LSU. He was great. I hope so, Boston Sports Cards. Saquon less than 100 yards. Ha! That's funny, dude. Good luck. Yeah, James Cook averaged 6 yards per carry on you guys last week. And Joe Mixon averaged over 5. And I think Mixon went for a Hundy's spot, and he didn't rush for 100 yards for like 6 weeks before that, behind a trash offensive line. Now they're going to shut down Saquon Barkley. Okay. No, they don't. They don't save players for the playoffs. That's not how it works. And look at Travis Kelce's snap count. He played tons of snaps. You don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Did you watch the game last week, Dwayne? Clearly you didn't because Jalen Hurts balled out. And what do you mean? 2 years ago at the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts threw for 300 yards. So you are incorrect, sir. You are incorrect. I'm here spitting facts all day on the JL Day Sports Show. Say what you want, but I'll tell you the facts. Say what you want, but I'll tell you the facts, guys. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name's Jay, the host of the JL Day Sports Show. I give it to you real, unbiased sports talk every single day. Former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. We had a great year. The last 9 weeks of the NFL season, guys, 110 wins, only 39 losses, 74% win rate on our predictions. We crushed it. Our bets were even better this year. We made one initial deposit in the beginning of the year. We played with that money all year long and ended the regular season up 85% on our initial investment. We absolutely crushed it. That's why you guys got to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I don't got a Saquon one yet. I got the Foles one. I got a Reggie White jersey, and I got a Brian Dawkins. So Foles, Dawkins, Reggie White so far. My wife has got the Hurts jersey. She just bought a new jersey too. I forget who it is. Shoulda, woulda, couldn't. But the Chiefs haven't blown out anyone all year. They scored 30 points for the first time all season last week against a banged-up Bills defense. So get out of here with that blowout BS. No chance. I love Brian Thomas Jr., Zach. I think he's super talented. I want to see him work on his intermediate routes a little bit so he's not just a deep threat. But if he can have that intermediate game from like 12 to 17 yards, running some digs and some skinny posts, some comebacks, that would be great for him. I like Brian Thomas Jr., man. Yeah, Saquon's about to celebrate with 2 rings. He just gave his girlfriend a ring today. He's going to get a ring on Sunday. Pizza Guy 4, welcome to the chat, buddy. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year for the rookies. It's between Quinyon Mitchell and Jared Verse. I'm not sure how voters are going to value a pass rusher who's not really great against the run as opposed to a guy like Quinyon Mitchell who just had an amazing, complete rookie season. Honestly, I can't tell you a better rookie year for a cornerback that played as much as Quinyon Mitchell did. I don't know ever. I've been covering football for over a decade. I haven't seen anything like what Quinyon Mitchell put on tape this year. He was unbelievably impressive. Of course they're going to run plays they've never seen before. That's what the playoffs are for. You got to keep it. I'm sure the same thing. The Chiefs will say the same thing as the Bills did. The Chiefs haven't seen every single play in the playbook from Sean McDermott. And, like, you're always keeping a few plays in the cupboard, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Isaac D, let's go. All right, sorry, guys. I'm scrolling through some of these comments. There's so many. You are getting blocked. You are getting blocked. You are getting blocked. Oh, here we go with another Taylor Swift person. Taylor Swift sucks. Why do you care about Taylor Swift? Why do you care? Yeah, man, where is Max Kellerman at, bro? He's been MIA. Yeah, I'm actually, guys, really seriously considering putting a shit ton of money on the Chiefs. This way, if the Chiefs win, I win some cash. And then if the Chiefs lose, I lose money, but the Eagles are Super Bowl champions. That sounds like a win-win to me, guys. Win-win to me. Thank you, guys. We're up to 13,532 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, please. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you 100%. I think this wide receiver room is not very good. Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins has 1 catch in the playoffs. Xavier Worthy is kind of a one-trick pony, man. He runs those deep routes. He's not some guy I'm worried about in those intermediate spots, the crossers, the comebacks, and like, moving the chains. We'll see how Travis Kelce looks. Yeah, JM, I disagree. Yeah, we'll see, man. I would love for Kenny Pickett to get a ring. I want everybody on the Birds to get a ring. Yeah, apparently it's Cooper DeJean and Saquon Barkley's birthday on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, Pizza Guy 4, it seems like that's where the league is pointing him, right? It seems like I'm not a huge Kellen Moore guy, but it looks like he's going to get the Saints job. Does look that way. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Jay, host of the Jay All Day Sports Show, former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. If you're interested in sports betting, picks, survivor pools, DraftKings, draft analysis, roster analysis, free agent analysis, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. All right, hold on, guys. I'm getting through these comments the best I can. Do you do giveaways once in a while? Yeah, the Eagles definitely have to be careful with their rush lanes and keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, guys. He burned the Bills multiple times in that game. What did Mahomes have, 2 or 3 touchdowns? Oh, thank you, Soiling Buffalo 3. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I try to give us and just an unbiased opinion. I literally watch a ton of tape. I'm a nerd when it comes to that. I watch the tape over and over again, and I just formulate my own opinions. I've been very hypercritical of the Eagles earlier in the year when they weren't playing well. And I break down all teams, not just the Eagles. I'm from Philly, so I'm always going to rep my Birds. But I'm going to give you it like I see it. I don't blow smoke up people's asses. I tell you how it is, win, lose, or draw. Soiling Buffalo, I appreciate your kind words, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about going live. We'll see what's up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what Nick Sirianni's going to do. I feel bad for Jalen Hurts, man. All these different offensive coordinators, geez Louise. It's hard. What do you do? Because if you hire a young hotshot, he's probably going to get poached and become a head coach. Because the NFL's been a hiring coach carousel the last decade. So I don't know what the hell Sirianni does. Hopefully he doesn't hire someone within, because that was a disaster the last time he did that. Bet 8K? Dude, I would keep your money and bet small bets. 8K is too much money to be betting on sports. Yeah, I mean, they definitely got to stop the run. That's for damn sure. I think this game is won and lost in the trenches and the turnover game. And I like the Eagles' offensive line way better than I like the Chiefs' offensive line. That's for damn sure. So, what defense plays better? I like the Eagles' secondary better. I just like the matchups better. I think Slay, Cooper DeJean, and Quinyon Mitchell just match up so well with an aging DeAndre Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, and Xavier Worthy. That wide receiver crew doesn't scare me at all whatsoever. Okay, JM, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. And is he a first team all pro? It's a competition thing. It's what players are in the league. What players are already established players. And the player has nothing to do with what defensive coach scheme he runs. What the hell does that even mean? You get drafted by a team and you play their scheme. What? I love the pictures that are behind your head. Which one? We got a bunch up there. Got some family, some friends. The wifey up there. The child. We got Jim Morrison back there. Got a little bit of everything. Oh, you're welcome, Boston Sports Cards, man. I try to get to as many comments as I can, guys. Yeah, their offense is definitely, yeah, God loves you is 100% right. The GM has definitely moved more towards a defensive-minded roster. Like the way the money flows. Sometimes you got to switch up what you're doing, you know. Yeah, Chris Hunter, I agree with you 100%, buddy. The Eagles' offensive line is way better than the Chiefs' offensive line. It's not even a question. The D lines, it's close. Karlaftis and Jones are very, very talented players, man. But Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond has been out of this world, so. Yeah, I was very confused by how the Houston Texans decided to scheme up to stop Kelsey. Like, he was just so wide open in the middle of that zone all the time. I don't see that happening in this game. We'll see how they rotate coverage. I'd rather double team Kelsey and let these receivers beat me on the outside than to have Kelsey running free in the middle of the zone. Yeah, I mean, Chris, just to be the devil's advocate, Zach Ertz torched the Eagles last week, and he's just as slow as Kelsey is. So. Yeah, so they have Joe Tooney kicked out to left tackle. He's a guard. I think he's going to struggle. Their right guard has been awful, and Juwan Taylor has been horrendous. 7.5 sacks he's given up this year. So I do think Lamar Jackson gets one eventually. He needs more weapons on the outside for sure. Yeah, well, we'll have to see how these penalties are thrown. Like, the NFL fans are really unhappy with these calls. So maybe the referees rein it in a little bit, because if they throw a bunch of penalty flags and it affects the game and they're not egregious penalties, well, everybody knows that Patrick Mahomes is superior to every other quarterback in the NFL. So that's not saying much. But the Eagles wide receivers are 100 times better than the Chiefs wide receivers, right? So Patrick Mahomes can't throw the ball to himself. So we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, it'll only be 100%. I think the Mahomes is a couple turnovers away from losing control of that game. We just added 2 more subscribers, guys. We're up to 13,536. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love Always Sunny, man. My daughter's a little too young to be watching Always Sunny, but me and my wife watch it all the time. No, this is a Foles jersey, baby. Nick Foles! Nick Foles! You know it, Nathaniel. Nick Foles, baby. Yeah, I mean, Hurts doesn't get the credit he deserves passing the football. Like, he was dropping balls in the bucket last week, man, just straight dimes. And if you can't appreciate what Jalen Hurts, excuse me, did last week, you just don't know ball. Straight up. He had a great game. Throwing balls in tight windows, getting rid of the ball, not taking sacks. He played flawless football last week, pretty much, guys. And the Chiefs are horrible at stopping quarterbacks running the ball. This year they gave up 4.9 yards per carry to quarterbacks. The league average is 4.1. So they're significantly behind the 8 ball in allowing quarterbacks to run the ball. You know it, Glacier Official. You know it. 1 week away. Let's go, Birds. Oh, thanks, Sports Cards fan. Appreciate it. Oh, you Penn grad. Cool, JG. Cool, man. I went to Westchester. And now I live out in LA. Go Birds. It's Hurt season, SB. Let's go Birds. Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes definitely knows how to massage the referees. He's always chirping at the referees. I mean, that last game, he took that huge dive. And that one call by the Texans, like, he literally dove on the ground the very last second. Sorry, I got dog hairs floating around. And the guys hit each other and landed on top of him and got a penalty call, which was absolute bullshit. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you adding the subs. We were up to 13,538 subscribers. Let's go. On to 14K, guys. On to 14K. Yeah, Reese, Devontae Smith balled out last Super Bowl, man. Yeah, Chris Hunter is 100% right. They have not even faced close to the defense that's coming after them on Sunday. That's for sure. Ben Granado, welcome to the chat, buddy. Fort Worth, Texas in the house. What's going on? Yeah, Jesse, I could see that. Birds by two tutties. I could definitely see that. What do you mean? Like Jalen Hurts, did you see that pass to A.J. Brown last week, bro? Come on. He can't throw the ball down the field. You got to watch more tape. Jordan Love is the guy who can't throw the ball down the field. He can, just to the other team. Mic drop. Yeah, me too. I hope it's a good game. Yeah, like I'm not opposed to refs making calls that are egregious, holding plays, face masks. But if it's a 50 play, and like I rewatched the Super Bowl from 2 years ago, that Bradbury, the ball's not catchable. And he put his hand on his hip for 1 second. He didn't affect him at all whatsoever. The ball was uncatchable, and they still call it a penalty. That's the kind of shit that I don't like. Yeah, I don't love the Liam Cohen hiring. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he proves me wrong, but he seems like a little bit of a clown. I'm just saying. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you, man. F the Eagles. No, I hate the NBA. The NBA is the worst. The NBA is a bunch of whiny, overpaid bums. That's my take on the NBA. Flopping all over the place, not playing back-to-back games. I've seen him in Westchester a bunch. Like when I was going to school there, he was like in his heyday. And he had that bar. What the hell is that? I forget the name of his bar that was on, oh God, I forget what street it was, but like uptown Westchester. He had that bar. I used to go there all the time. Oh, thanks, Reese. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's Hurts season. I want 20 carries, a buck 50, 2 tutties. That's what I want. Yeah, I think Reed Blankenship's probably a little bit better in coverage, deep space, so I would rather have Blankenship. I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson to be able to come down into the box and stop the run. You know, I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson when he comes in the box and can bang it out a little bit. Yeah, the Pro Bowl's pretty lame, but I do like the players getting recognized as all-stars and stuff. So I'm torn, but the game's kind of stupid. And, like, God, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Yeah, Hurts had a great Super Bowl 2 years ago. He balled out 300 yards. Yeah, a lot of people have been very critical of, the NFL season. It's a long season now, man. You know, you're going to have good days and bad days. These are human beings, man. And some of them are playing with hurt that nobody knows about. You know, you have a scheme, an idea how you want to stop a team, and then you're getting looks that are different. You know, there's a lot of variables. It's chess. It's not checkers, man. A lot of people that watch football play checkers, but NFL games are chess. Yeah, Chris, I hate the NBA. No, I'd rather see Reed Blankership on him, but we'll see. I think if they're in a zone look, someone needs to be spying him at all times. I hope so. I hope Saquon balls out. I like hockey, but I don't know shit about it, to be honest. Yeah, the NBA is hard to watch, man. That's why their ratings are down 20% this year. Yeah, Jordan Love sucks, dude. Jalen Hurts is a winner. Jordan Love is not. That's just the facts. Yeah, I can't believe Luka got traded. Unbelievable. Jalen Hurts doesn't need to throw the ball for 300 yards a game, dude, when you have Saquon Barkley. That's just silliness. Stop saying silly stuff. Just stop it. You're being silly. Like, Jalen Hurts doesn't need to throw the ball 30. It's not Joe Burrow, dude. He doesn't need to throw the ball 35 times. You think if Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes had Saquon Barkley, they'd be throwing the ball 35, 40 times a game? You're out of your mind. You know what Jalen Hurts is, Rick? He's a winning merchant. That's what he is. Yeah, the NBA sucks. I can't watch these grown men flopping around. Like guys like Tobias Harris are making like $30 million a year to score 12 points a game and get 6 boards. It's a joke. Yeah, Matt, 100%. I think that's the way the Eagles win this game is running the ball efficiently, play action down the field when it opens up, controlling the clock, and keeping Patrick Mahomes off the field and out of rhythm. That's how you win. And forcing turnovers. Oh, here we go. The Saquon Barkley's not good. Blah, 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 blah. Give me a break. Yeah, what do you mean? So was Spagnuolo ready for James Cook, who averaged 6 yards a carry? Was he ready for Joe Mixon, who ran for 100 yards and over 5 yards a carry? So, I mean, he should have been prepared for those games too, but they weren't. And Saquon Barkley is 10 times better than both of those guys combined. And the Eagles' offensive line is better than if the Bills and Texans combined into one team. The Eagles' offensive line is still better. Straight up. That's what I do, Boston Sports Cards. Just drop facts. All day, I'm just sprinkling facts everywhere. Poof, poof, poof. Coming at you. Coming at you with the facts. Straight up. Straight up. Coming at you with the facts. Appreciate you guys tuning into the channel, man. I guys appreciate all the subscribers. We had a great year last year. 9,000 new subscribers last year. I want to make it 20K this year, guys. 20,000 new subscribers. That's my goal for the year. 20K. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I hope the referees just call a fair game. Josh Jacobs is better than Saquon Barkley. Said no one ever on planet Earth. I love Josh Jacobs is a dog. I like Josh Jacobs. But to say he's better than Barkley, you know that's not true. When you lay down on your little pillow tonight, you're going to be like, I know Barkley's better. I'm just talking shit. Oof. Probably Saquon, Pizza Guy 4, right? Who better than Saquon? Who else would you put on there? Yeah, I might have to buy Madden and buy a new PlayStation if Saquon's on the cover. Nick Herr, is that your full name, brother? Nobody said that Barkley is Mahomes. Who said that? Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Jay, host of the Jay All Day Sports Show. We're here chopping it up, talking about Super Bowl 59, Eagles, and the Chiefs. I'm a former Bleacher Report writer, feature columnist over there. I think I wrote, I don't know, somewhere like close to 1,000 articles for them. But now I'm here on YouTube, giving you guys my football knowledge, chopping it up, talking about bets and picks, trying to make you guys some money. So do me a huge solid, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now Barkley's trash. Greetings from Germany. What's going on, Logan? Welcome to the live chat. We're talking some NFL here. Yeah, I'll be happy with 2 touchdowns. Barkley, give me 2 touchdowns. Knox Anderson, welcome to the chat. Kenneth Powell, welcome to the chat. Go Birds. Yeah, I mean, they haven't contained any running backs so far in the first 2 games. And to flip the switch and stop Saquon Barkley would be a remarkable feat for Steve Spagnuolo. I'm not saying it can't happen, but they just got shredded by James Cook and Joe Mixon behind mediocre offensive lines. Yeah, I mean, if I'm Fangio, I might be coming out hard in that first drive and blitzing the shit out of Patrick Mahomes, trying to make him make a mistake early. I say, this is my saying, when Patrick Mahomes cries, the flags fly, baby. When Patrick Mahomes cries, the flags fly. Yeah, I was pretty bummed that the Bills lost too, man. Ugh, it hurts my soul. Yeah, that would be sick, Matt. That would be sick. Yeah, it seems like that on-point picks. It does seem like that. He's just so good. Thank you, guys. We just added 3 new subscribers up to 13,543. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, it seems like it's Saquon, man. Who else would it be? So I'd rather blitz early than blitz late, right? Because you can make up points. But you know Mahomes is going to come out scripted the first series, right? So you want to disrupt the script a little bit. That's why you blitz early, to fuck that script up. That's why you blitz early. Because if you drop back in zone, they think you're going to play zone. They have a script just for, they're going to script out the first 25, 30 plays. So that's why you got to disrupt that, man. You got to disrupt it. So blitzing early could be a very interesting strategy, in my opinion. The Chiefs are still a good football team. They're definitely a little bit massaged by the refs. Nah, I'm not an NBA fan. I don't really play too many video games, but I was a PlayStation guy originally. I'm not the dude to ask about video games. That's not my bag. I just play like the baseball games and the football games, and that's about my extent of it. All right, I'm all caught up on these comments now. Yeah, I think the Eagles are a better football team, but that doesn't mean they're going to win. The Chiefs are very well coached, man. Like, ridiculously well coached. Spags and Andy Reid and Mahomes. Whenever you have those 3 guys, you have a chance to win. I think the Eagles need some turnovers, man. And they got to make sure that Patrick Mahomes isn't ripping off first downs with his legs. That'll be a killer. Yeah, coaching's huge, 100%. You know. But Sirianni, he's been to the Super Bowl before. He's coached in big games. So he's not going to be frazzled by it. I think if the Bills were going to the Super Bowl or one of these teams that have never been there before, or if like the Commanders or the Lions, teams that never been to the Super Bowl, the Chiefs would have a way better chance of winning that game. But now that they're playing a team that was just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, a lot of these guys have played in these big games. It's not going to faze them. Yeah, but the Eagles sub a lot of their D-line anyway, man, so that shit's not going to work. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man, when he was the coach of the Birds. Long, long time ago. Yeah, you can't worry about the rest, man. You got to just play your game and play smart. If they call bad calls, there isn't shit you could do about it. Like, I played defense my whole life. Honestly, like, I never even thought about the refs ever. You just play your game. If they call it on you, you just move on. It's like a bad shit. You got to just move on. Pacheco has been trash all year long, Diego. He's not in the prime of anything. The dude rushed for 5.1 yards per carry in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. He hasn't rushed for over 5.1 yards per carry once all year when he carried the ball over 7 times. That's a fact. Pacheco is anything but in his prime. Pacheco looks not 100%. He looks like complete ass, actually. No, they're going to play. Dickerson and Jurgens were banged up, but they get 2 weeks off. Yeah, Pacheco and Kareem Hunt have been ass for weeks. They're not just going to flip a switch and be great. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, he just hasn't been the same guy since he's been back. Thanks, guys. We added a couple more subscribers, up to 13,544. If you're new to the channel, this is the JL Day Sports Show. Football all day long. Pretty much I'm posting new content, 5, 6 times a week, doing the live stream. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, Pacheco's been trash all year long. And Hunt is just old and slow. Yeah, Chris Jones is, he's the only person I'm concerned about really on that defense making a huge impact. Karlaftis has been playing great too. Yeah, Kelsey hasn't been great. He's definitely been slowing down for sure. Yeah, Kelsey lost a lot of weight though. Like a lot of these NFL linemen, dude, you got to be eating like 10,000 calories a day to like maintain that mass. Like a lot of big linemen lose a ton of weight when they stop playing. Yeah. I would have loved for Kelsey to stick around. I thought he still had some juice left in the tank. Just added a new subscriber. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. Subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, man. Yeah, he had a down year too. Career low in yards. Career lows in average yards per catch. He's winding down, guys. Definitely winding down. Yeah, I wonder if Brandon Graham's going to play. That'll be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. If Saquon balls out, it's probably going to be Barkley, man. Probably going to be Saquon. But if the Chiefs are hyper-focused on stopping Saquon, and they're going to run man-to-man coverage on Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and A.J. Brown, it's going to be a long day. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the most beatable Chiefs team we've seen in a long time. Yeah, he'll be like on a snap count probably. It's hurt season, like 15 to 20 snaps, something like that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, NFL fans, we're coming in at 1 hour on this live stream. Do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go hang out with the family a little bit. We're 1 week away from the Super Bowl. I'm going to do a bunch of live streams this week. I'm going to try to live stream every night this week leading up into the Super Bowl so we can talk about it. So I'm excited for the Super Bowl. Right now I have the Eagles 28-23. The dog's barking. She wants to go for a walk. So I'm heading out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. What, Penny, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Huh? You want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? All right, I'm going to take the doggy for a walk. Guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I know you want to go for a walk. I know. Tell him you want to go for a walk. Tell him. All right, guys, we're out of here. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe.